What's up? Hi. 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 Um, Hi. This is Mouthy Fox, your vessel and host. Welcome, Foxies, to the den. The dirty den. We call it the dirty den because we didn't fix anything. I have no excuse. Making it look good. I don't know. Anyway, so I've been really busy, as you can tell. Anyway, I wanted to make sure that you guys understand before I go any further on this weight loss thing, please talk to your doctor. Please. Okay? I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse. I'm just letting you know how I did it and how it worked for me. Okay? For me, it worked for 7 days. I have it all written down in the description. You'll see the menu and what I did. Now, after 1 week, and today is 1 week, your body starts to get used to not eating as much. So what happens is the stomach kind of shrinks a little bit, expects less food. So you're going to be less hungry after the first week. You just have to be consistent on what it is that your intake is. So you're allowed to cheat, but just do it in small amounts. For example, I craved ice cream. I got ice cream, a little tiny bit of vanilla ice cream, and I put some strawberries in it, like 1 or 2 strawberries, frozen strawberries that I like. I put that in there, and that was one of my cheats. For the whole week, I had 2 of those. And so the first 3 days, I'll just walk you through it. The first 3 days, I fasted for 3 days. I drink at least 64 ounces of water a day. That's not a lot. It's actually 4 bottles of 16 ounces. It's not a lot. But I had one 32-ounce jug that I fill up with cold water. Put 2 lemons or limes inside it. Squeeze it in, okay? And that's what I drink. And I leave the rind and the lemon in that jug. And every time I finish it, I put more water in it, but I leave the lemon and the lime in there. No sugar. I'm not into sugar. If I do have to have sugar, like with my coffee I have sugar, I have cane sugar. I don't own white sugar or bread, any of that stuff, okay? Fast with water. And then on the 4th day, I introduced soup, homemade soup, which I make carrots, celery, ginger, garlic, lemon, of course, and I pureed that stuff because I find that if I puree it, it's thicker and it falls into my stomach feeling like it's fuller, if that makes any sense. No broth, no chicken, no none of that. I just did it all just vegetables. I was just trying to be as lean as I could. I thought, let me just try with no meat at all and see what happens. And then that was the 4th day. And then yogurt, white yogurt as much as you want. I like Greek yogurt and I just eat as much as I want, but I didn't have a lot this week. Then on the 5th day, I introduced rice pudding, which I made myself with cinnamon and cloves and honey. No sugar again. Regular rice pudding, but just with that. And let me see what else. And then today, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 6th day, I had more soup. I made a lot of soup. I made onion soup. And then on the 7th day, which is today, I had a little cheat. I had a little piece of donut, okay, because I was craving chocolate. And actually went to visit my parents, and they had offered me donuts because they love trying to get me fat. Eat, Ro. I was like, I'm trying to lose weight. I just lost a bunch of weight. Oh, yeah, really? You still need to lose some more. Here's some donuts. So I had like a freaking chocolate. Why? I had a freaking chocolate donut, but what I did was the donut from this donut, like that. You know, I'm doing that. From that donut, I had a tiny little piece, like a corner. I'm not kidding. I went like that, like a little pizza-shaped triangle. I took a tiny little triangle like this. I ate it really slow. My mother was looking at me like I was insane. I had like one little piece and a cup of coffee, and that was it. That was all I had. And it was fine. And then I came home. Was I hungry? Yes. What's the time cutoff? 8 p.m. 8 p.m., no more coffee after 8 p.m. So no more coffee, no more food, no more nothing after 8 p.m. So that's what I'm doing. I'm having less coffee and 3-day fast. That's what got me to a 14-pound weight loss. Now, after the first week of training yourself to lose that kind of weight, make sure that you're taking vitamins, okay? I take biotin, L-theanine, magnesium, vitamin A, and vitamin D6, I think it is. I'm not even sure, but I'll write it all down for you. It should be all down below. You'll see the menu, and you'll see the vitamins that I take and how much water I take. I don't cheat and have sodas or anything like that, so, but if I did, I just have a little bit of it. It's really all it is how much you eat and how much you drink. Okay, that's all it is. It's the amount of your intake that's going to make the difference. You can eat whatever you want. Just make sure that it's in moderation. And then, you know, you work out, you move around a lot. Now, I haven't gone to the gym this week or anything, but I have been working and moving. You know, I also have been using weights, but not really. I'm lying. I haven't used them at all. I don't even know I said that. I'm a terrible liar. I can't lie to you. I do have 2 weights though, and I'm going to use them, but I just haven't used them. But what I have done is I've been not using weights, but I've been using I really have been moving around and stretching, and you know, I do a lot of stretching. I do a lot of leg lifts. I do a lot of arm lifts. I do a lot of twisting, you know, that kind of stuff. Just keep your body moving and active so that it generates energy to burn off whatever fat that it is that you do have. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to start eating solids, but I'm still kind of scared. So for some reason, I think that the puree and the liquid diet has done something to my stomach where it's digesting better, if it makes sense. It digests better, and my stomach feels flatter because of it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but for me, it worked that way. Well, maybe it's less chances for an obstruction in your intestines if you're just drinking liquid. I don't know, but that's what I do. So tomorrow I'm going to start introducing poultry, like chicken or really just chicken or turkey or fish. I've got tuna, so I might have that tomorrow. I might have a tuna. And greens. I've got greens, so I'll eat that, you know, but in moderation. It's going to be very small. So I have a tiny cup, and I'll show it to you. This isn't this cup right here. This is the size of, if I can fit it in here, that's going to be my meal for the day, is what I'm saying. So whatever I can fit in there. And eggs, I did have eggs yesterday and the day before, scrambled eggs, but just plain with nothing on them. You know, I do very little salt. I do garlic, and I do black pepper and turmeric, but that's it. And olive oil for frying. I don't have cooking oil. I use olive oil. Okay. Tomorrow's a new day. I ran out of eggs. That's okay. I've got yogurt. I've got strawberries. I've got bananas. I'll make a banana shake, a banana milkshake for breakfast. That's going to set me off for the whole day because it's nice and filling. And then in the afternoon, I'll have soup. And then I'll have more soup and maybe chicken in the soup. At 8 o'clock is my cutoff time. And during that day, I'll have a lot of water. A lot of water. You're going to be peeing a lot with this, but it's good for you. And if you don't have lemon, You can use apple cider vinegar in your water, which is actually really good for you. If you put some apple cider vinegar inside your water and you drink that, I'm telling you, it's great. And don't forget baking soda, because I do drink my water with baking soda. Not this week, I didn't do it, but I'm going to start doing it tomorrow again, and just have like one bottle, 16-ounce bottle of water, and I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of baking soda, and I'm going to drink that before I go to bed, because that just settles whatever issues I might have, and it just for some reason feels better. So that's all I have for you. Let me know how you did, and also thank you for the new subscriber. Let me see, I think I have one new subscriber. Let me see. Yeah, that's cool. Thank you. I'm happy for anybody. Thank you and welcome, and I hope that you decide to stay here. And please subscribe. Get me to 1,000 subscribers, so that 1,000 subscribers will knock me off the playing field of having to go out and work and focus more on you. Okay? I want to help you. I want to help you. Okay? But if I have to work 2 jobs, and do Shipt, which keeps taking my tips, I'm not going to be able to have any time to do anything that I want to do. I don't even have time to clean. Just help me, I'm poor. Do that for me. If you love me, you will. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And do share your experience and let me know if this worked for you. I'm very curious to find out, because you're going to follow me through this weight loss thing. And actually, I will be showing you my full body so soon. Not now. Definitely not now. I ain't wearing no pants still. I'm not wearing any pants tonight. It's late. I'm going to bed after this. So definitely soon I'll be doing that. And then you can go ahead and compare the before and after. Okay? And I've got pictures still. I'll show you. Talk to you soon. I love you. God bless you. Blah, 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 blah. What do we say? We say, wow. Okay, bye.